Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my my homemade geode coasters molds, because I was going to buy some, but the cheapest one I found that was that looked decent was $12.50 for just one, and then the really nice ones were going for about like $38 just for one piece. So I figured I would make my own. I watched so many videos and I took so many different tips from everybody's videos. And I also tried my own. This is one that I already made. It is not perfect. So I'm going to show you guys basically how I did this. But I know I did wrong in the first one. So we're going to make it better. And I did try these. They do still work, but it is a few imperfections. So I'm going to show you guys those real quick. Here's one I already made with that exact coaster I just showed you. And this is how it came out. It came out really nice, honestly. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. I feel like these are the perfect size for this. I just wanted mine to be a little bit thicker. Like, this is... it's pretty good. It doesn't bend or anything like that. But I just want mine to be a little thicker, and I need to smooth it out because, as you can see, there's ridges where I did a second layer. So I'm gonna show you guys how to prevent that. But yeah, if you guys want to know how to make molds to get coasters like this, then keep on watching. Okay, so what you're gonna need is, first you're gonna need these things right here. This is gonna be basically your mold you're gonna use. These are 6-inch cake silicone molds, and I got these off of Amazon. I will link them down below. They are about $14 for a pack of 5. So I have the link down below. I am not affiliated with Amazon, so I don't get anything if you purchase for my link or anything. So you're gonna need these. You are also going to need your silicone. I am just using this silicone right here. It is the one I've seen most people use, and most people say this one is their favorite, so I bought that. Now, if you do buy this, it does come in this big size, which is 10.1 fluid ounce, but it also comes in a smaller one, which I believe is like 2 ounces or something like that, and that's a squeeze bottle. So if you get the bigger one, you will also need a caulk gun, which is what is currently in. So keep that in mind. If you get the small one, you don't need the caulk gun. But if you do get the bigger one, you need the caulk gun. The small one, it is hard to squeeze out because silicone is just hard to get out. So I do recommend getting the big one. I think it's worth it. Like I said, it's up to you. And then that's pretty much all you really need. And then you're going to need, you're also going to need some gloves and a little bit of dish soap. We're going to get to that later on. So yeah, basically you are going to take this off. When you first get it, this part, it looks like it's part of this, but it comes off. It is super hard to get off, but if you keep pulling it, I had to bite myself with my teeth, it comes off. And once you take the cap off, make sure you save it because you want to put it back on top so nothing dries out. So take that, put that to the side. I apologize if you hear my daughter. She's playing in the room next door. And once you do that, you are going to want to cut the tip of this off. And then once you cut that off, there is something right here that is blocking and covering the silicone inside so it doesn't dry out or anything. So when you get your caulk gun, if you get the bigger size, on the bottom of your caulk gun, there is this piece. You are going to pull this out, and you're going to stick this inside of here a couple times. You will hear the seal break when you push this in, and when you take it out, you should have a little bit of silicone up here. Okay, so I zoomed in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Pretty much, I'm just going to squeeze this right here, and we're going to just start making a circle following this guide. I think this is the perfect size for the coaster. If you want to make it smaller, you can. I usually try to stay pretty close to the edge here. And you're basically going to make whatever shape you want. I find the more zigzags, the better it looks. That's what I go for. If you want a perfect circle, make it a perfect circle. But I like to go in a little bit, make a sharp dent. So I'm going to just start pushing out my silicone. So I just make little zigzags. make it look rigid. Like to go in. I said you can make it however you want to make it. If you want a perfect circle, make a perfect circle. If you want less ridges, make less ridges. And boop. And that's pretty much our shape. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna let this dry for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come and we're gonna do the second layer right on top of this. Okay, you guys, so now the first layer has been drying for about 5 minutes. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna just basically trace on top of this. So this one you're gonna go a little bit slower, most likely, so you can get it as close as possible. If it's not perfect, it's okay because we are going to fix it. Now for mine, I realized I did not like how thin it was. So I'm gonna let it dry for 5 minutes and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a third layer. If you don't mind yours being thin, then you can stop right here. But I like mine to be a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna do a third layer. Okay, so now you are going to put your gloves on. These are just latex gloves. Nothing fancy. Spend about 5 minutes for the last layer to dry. Probably a little less because I don't want the bottom layer to dry too much. And then I just have my dish soap right here. It's just Dawn dish soap. Nothing fancy. What you're going to do is you're going to dab your finger in it or squeeze a little bit out. Rub it on your glove. This is going to act as a lubricant. So when you're doing this, it won't stick to your glove. And basically, we're just going to push. If it gets sticky, just use a little bit. Basically, kind of smoothing it out and pushing the base down, smoothing any holes that you might have. You want to be gentle with this. As you can see, I just messed a piece up. We could fix it. So yeah, you're just going in, smoothing it, fixing any pieces. I do have nails, so I do like using my nails. So I like to use my nail kind of for this. And you're basically just kind of smoothing it out, pushing it down so it sticks. Because for the inside, you will, all the layers, you could tell. So you don't really want to tell between the layers. You just want to look like one big layer. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just pushing it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want it to look somewhat smooth. You don't want to wait too long to do this because if you wait too long, it will harden. And we don't want it to harden, but you also don't want to do it too soon. If you do it too soon, it'll be super messy, as you can see. So yeah, that's all you have to do. I'm just making sure there's no holes. And if I see a hole, I'm just smoothing it out here, and I'm just dabbing it back in and getting more soap. And yeah, that's basically all you have to do. And now you have your mold. You're gonna wait for it to dry. It said it takes 30 minutes for it to like set, but it takes a full 24 hours for it to be 100% set. So I don't use mine until the 24 hours. Once that is up, I'll go in and I'll just clean up the soap and everything once it's set. So I don't want to mess with it too much. But yeah, you pretty much have your mold now. And it was pretty easy, right? I thought so. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully I will show you guys how it looks with these. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give me a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.